Morning everybody, welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Thrifty Thursday. So for those of you who are new to my blog this year, this is one of the segments that we did keep along with scrapping the little things on Mondays. Basically what we do is we just kind of go through our scraps and make something from there. Okay, so that's what I did today. Kind of had a little rough time today, but I think I could do it. So anyways, I am using one of my very first stamp sets I came out with. You Had Me at Chocolate, and I think I am using, let me see, what sentiment am I using from this? I'm using My Heart Belongs to You, okay? And then I'm using a few dies. I'm using my little restroom peeps dies. I'm using the couple. And then I'm using this one here. And let me show you what it looks like, because somebody wanted to ask me, what does that one look like? This is what it looks like all together. This is called the Stitch Sweethearts and the XOX die, but you have to cut them all apart with using some wire cutters. So anyways, that's where this heart is from. So I use that. And then I use, I cut this out twice. This is the stitch scallop rosettes that I have. And this is the smaller one. I just cut it out twice. And then I use, this is from I love my set, the 4x4 journal and more, because you get tons of stuff in there. And this is one of the frames that is in that set there. So I use that. And then from my, I want to say this is from the Chunky Jar Accessories. I cut out both of them, their little label dies, because I wasn't sure which one my sentiment would fit best in, okay? So I'm going to show you. What I did was, I've been using that paper pack, that American Crafts one, for some other projects that I haven't shown yet. So I have a whole bunch of little pieces left. So what I did was I put some, little sticky on it already. And this, I really wanted to use this as a frame. As you can see, you see how it's cut off right there at the edge. So I have to make sure I fix that. But that's all. I had room for the paper to cut out this frame. So I'm going to be putting it on this. This should have been a standard card size vellum card base, but I didn't have enough. So I believe it ended up being 4x4 1/4. I could have made it a straight 4x4, but it came 4x4 1/4. Okay, that's what it ended up being, because this is the scrap I had in my drawer. Okay, so this is what I was envisioning. Okay, but before we finish all of that, let me go ahead and put my what do you call it? This little, oopsie, the little rosette die together. All this little glue. Let me get it off. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this together first, and I like to use my hot glue gun for this because it's just the best. Okay, so I'm going to connect the two like so, just like that. Okay, I should have put glue. Let me put some glue on this side as well. I don't know why I didn't do both sides. Okay, so there we go. And I love using the hot glue gun with these little rosette dies, because it's just because of the fact that they dry super fast, and I love that. Okay, so let me go ahead and put some on this end too. There we go. And then just connect it like so. Okay, and then what I did, I just went ahead and just used my little 1-inch circle punch to cut a little circle out. And then what I like to do, I like to go ahead and just like make a little mark in the center, because that's where I'm gonna land up putting my, because I'm not sure, but Like for example, hold on, let me see. Let me show you my examples and all. Okay, you see how this is the little circle, how it's a little off to the sides because I didn't put the little dot on there when I placed it down. See, this one's perfect because I put the dot in it. You know, when I had the dot in there so I knew where to place it on here. I keep these as little samples on my desk because if I want to use them, I use them for size purposes. So there's a few things of my dies in there as samples. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is, so just in case you're confused, oops, all this glue here. Just in case you're confused about the dot, basically what I mean by the little dot is, oops, let me kind of zoom in for you here. You see where that dot is? When you go ahead and you put it like this. Okay, so basically when you go like this, when you close it up like that, you see where that little blue dot is? You want to make sure that's in the center, so you'll know this will be in the center in the back of your rosette die, okay? So I am just going to go ahead and just put some hot glue on here. You kind of have to work fast with this, you know what I'm saying? That's the only tricky part about this one. So I'm just going to like close it down like this. Hopefully I have this in the camera. I can't even check because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, then I just slide it on there, and I just make sure I have that little hole, that little dot there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just squish it all together, just like so, and just hold it down like that. Okay, and the hot glue gun will set. The hot glue will set right away. Okay, so while that's there, I cut out both of these. Actually, no, you can't even see it on this table hardly. I have to get a new mat because my other mat got ruined. Okay, I cut out both of these. See how perfect? You see, that wasn't perfect in the center because I moved it. I felt it move with the glue. But isn't that so beautiful? Okay, so now I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. So, but then right before I got on camera, it actually fits this one better. So I'm just going to put that off to the side and go ahead and just use some Versamark ink because I will be using some white embossing powder on here to heat emboss my sentiment. Okay, so let me kind of line that up the best I can. It might be a little crooked, but that's okay. Yeah, it's a little more to the right, but we may have to fix that with a teeny tiny heart. Okay, so now I got that in there, and let me grab, oops, I'm sorry. Alright, let me go ahead and just put my little tape on up to the little powder. Let me find my tweezers really quick here. I try to pick up my room and, clean it up, I should say. And I lost a lot of things in the process. I'm not completely 100% done yet, but okay, so there you go. Okay, I want to get my little paintbrush because I don't like the fact there is still some on here. There we go. That kind of bugs me. It shouldn't, but it does. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put my heat gun on it really quick here. Okie dokie, here it goes right here. And let me just throw that back on there. And then, now what I'm going to do is, I'll just put this all together now. So this is going, let me get some of this. Got a little powder here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just take off all this stuff. I was very generous with my stuff on the back because this pattern paper I used is not very thick. So I didn't want it to be sagging down on any of the corners or in the center or anywhere. I kind of wanted it to be perfect. So I was very, very generous with my tape. And this is the tape I used for it right here. I love this stuff. Okay, so now I am just going to I'm going to put this off like so. There we go. You see how it's perfect and you don't see anything falling down? I love it. Okay, so now that part's done. And then this is going to go right there. I'm not sure if I should put, well, if I need another little lifter underneath there, then I'll put it there. For now, I think these two should do the job. Okay, and let's put this more over there. It's going to go there. And then now we're going to go ahead and put our two little people down. But I want to pop them up. I don't want to just leave them like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some pop dots on here really fast. Okie dokie. Here goes this. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I might have to do some rounding of the edges there. But I'm going to go, I'm not going to pop this up. I'm just going to go ahead and just glue this directly onto the frame portion there. I'm not going to put it, I'm not going to pop that one up. I'll put that right like so. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our sentiment here. Okay, it's actually, you know what? Actually, it's not too bad. So let's see. Do I want to pop? There's going to be lots of dimension on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. Is this wide enough for it? Oh yeah, perfect. I should cut it here. We should be good. Let's use this. All right, that's perfecto. And we're going to put this on here. Then I want to find a teeny tiny heart. My heart belongs to you. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's see, where's that die at? Okay, I use this right here. This is also from that 4x4 journal and more. I'm just going to pop out the smallest heart that's on there. Let me grab my tweezers. I'm not even going to pop it up. I'm just going to, let's see, what should I use? Let's use this glue right here. So this is the one I have right here in front of me. There we go. Okay, and I think, oopsie, I'll put it right here. Clearly I put too much glue on there, but it's not too bad because it will dry clear. I'm just going to take some of it off. There we go. There we go. I think that kind of solved the little problem that it was too far over when I cut it. So that's not too bad. So what I'm going to do, I think, I don't know, I'm thinking about trimming it down some. So you'll see it at the end of the video. I may add something to it, like some twine or something. But for right now, this is my card for our Thrifty Thursday. It really does look like a thrifty card, doesn't it? It's okay, I'm not sure what to think of it. Maybe if I add some twine. I'm not sure, but you'll see it at the end of the video like I always show my completed projects. So that's it for me, everybody. Don't forget to visit my blog at www.creativeTimeForMe.com to see what the rest of my design team has done for you today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, I just had to come back really quick because I totally forgot to do the inside of the card, okay? So what I did was I cut out 2 of these hearts because there's gonna, you know, obviously I want to sign this to someone, so there was nowhere for, you know, for them to write since it's vellum. I don't care about this at all, to be honest with you. That never bothers me. It's just that I'm thinking, okay, where are they going to sign? So what I do is I cut out 2 of those hearts. And I kind of measured it with this heart here. So this way when you close it, you won't see it. But what I want to do is probably, you know what? Actually, that doesn't look too bad in the back. I was going to cover it up again at the back. But you know what? That wouldn't look bad if I did it like that. Too. Should I or shouldn't I? I think I have another, actually, I think I have another little piece of this. Let me look really fast. I am so lucky that I had another piece. I barely fit the heart on that little piece, but I squeezed it in there. That's why I'm so glad I have the little magnetic plate. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to pull that off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this behind it instead. So this way you could have like a little, it has this pattern of it. So this way when you turn it around the back, it'll have a cute little heart as well. I'm trying not to turn this over too much because I put glossy accents on that heart. So let's just go ahead and just put it just like so. And I'll just kind of push it down like that. Okay, so this way now I could go ahead and write my message right there. And then when you turn around, you won't see no adhesive. That's the part that kind of bothers me. The inside of the card, I mean, who's going to be really, you know, studying it? They're just going to worry about what's on the front, you know, what the message. Okay, that's it, everybody. I promise I'm done. Oh, and as you can see, I did trim down the sides. I still may do some corner. I may just leave it alone. Okay, everybody, thanks again. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.